Hi everyone, I am Drishti. My teammates are Chandana and Likita. We are studying in Channabasveshwara Institute of Technology, Gubbi. Our project is about washing machine simulator using PIC16F877A. We made this project during our internships on embedded system at MRC. Let's get into the introduction of our projects. Nowadays people are living in a tight schedule that they have their work, so they cannot wash their clothes. So a machine is needed for that purpose, where the instructions perform the task effectively. In the main purpose of our project is to have automated washing device which washes clothes and sheets without any human interventions. We built a simple washing machine spin timer using a microcontroller, where the microcontroller helps in monitoring the system and controlling the system. The microcontroller and microprocessors are used to perform repetitive operations the same way but time after the time. Now, what is a microcontroller? A microcontroller is a compact integrated circuit designed to govern a specific operation in an embedded system. A typical microcontroller includes a processor, a memory unit, and a input-output peripherals which were embedded on a single chip. Before choosing a microcontroller, few factors to be included. The factors were based on application, the performance, the price, availability of tools, and some special capabilities. We have to choose a microcontroller. What is an embedded system? Any combination of hardware and software which is intended to do a specific task can be called as an embedded system. Categories of embedded system: standalone embedded system, where these were independent systems which can work by themselves. They don't need any host system, or they do not depend on the host system. Real-time embedded system. Real-time embedded system is strictly time-based or time-specific, which means this embedded system provides output in a particular or defined time interval. Network embedded system. Network embedded systems are connected to a network which may be wired or wireless to provide output to the attached devices. Mobile embedded system. Mobile embedded system are small and easy to use and requires less resources. They are the most preferable embedded systems. Some components of embedded system were PGA, DAC, LCD, timer, counter, filters, ARM Cortex M3, LCD, PLCD drives. Before choosing an embedded system, we have to fulfill some requirements. Those were base reliability, cost effectiveness, low power consumption, efficient usage of processing power, efficient usage of memory. By fulfilling all these, we can choose a best embedded system. The softwares used during our projects were MPLAB XID, XC8 compiler for compiling the code, PIXMLab for execution of code. Few peripherals of the microchip were in this internship we use microcontroller called PIC16F877A. Its size of about 8 bit. Then it consists of 5 ports, namely port A, which also has 6 bits, and this port is analog. Port B, which is a bidirectional port, and port C, and this it has digital pins which were used for the serial communication purpose. Port D, in this port all were digital pins, and the last port is port E, which has a 3-bit of memory space. This is arrangement of our board PIC16F877A board, which consists of LEDs, digital keypad, timer, interrupts, clocks, SSD, CLCD.
LED. LED is most simple device used in most of the embedded application, and it used as a feedback. LED is work just like a diodes. We more prefer LED because it has a low energy consumption, and it has a longer shelf life, and it's smaller in size, faster switching, and LED has a wide application fields like home lighting, remote control, surveillance, display, and many more. LED is an external device, and it is connected to microcontroller port. Port is an interface between the controller and external peripheral like LED. Based on the controller architecture and our requirements, we will choose number of port. From the schematic, we come to know LEDs are connected to port B and port D. In association with the port B, there is another register called TRISC-B. TRISC-B is more important register for I/O configuration. In the given figure, if we give 1 to the TRISC register, it acts as an input pin direction from the microcontroller view. In the same way, if we give 0 to the TRISC register, then it acts as an output pin direction from the microcontroller view. In given figure, which side will work? Definitely right side circuit will work, because positive terminal of the LED is connected to the VDD and negative terminal of the LED is connected to the ground. When we press the switch, it acts as a forward circuit. Then it will work. It is only for single LED. If we have number of LEDs, then we go for this circuit, and it is same as our simulator. For tactile switches, this is the circuit. In this circuit, controller is connected to the switch is connected to the ground. If we press the switch, then controller is grounded. If we open the switch, then it acts as a floated circuit. Then VDD is connected to the controller. If we press the switch, VDD is directly goes to the ground, then it acts as a short circuit. If we open the switch, VDD is directly goes to the controller, then it damages the controller. To overcome this, we need a resistor, and that resistor is called R1. In this, if we press the switch, controller is grounded and it takes as a 0 and acts as a output pin direction. If we open the switch, VDD is flow to the controller and it takes as a 1 and it acts as a input pin direction. Hence it is called a pull-up resistor circuit. In the same way, in this circuit, if we press the switch, VDD is connected to the controller, hence controller takes the value 1 and it acts as a input pin direction. If we open the switch, then controller is grounded, then it takes a value 0 and it acts as a output pin direction. Hence it is called pull down resistor. For our project, we use pull-up resistor circuit. The basic concept of interrupt. An interrupt is a communication process set up in a microprocessor or a microcontroller in which an internal or external device requests the MPU to stop the processing. The MPU acknowledges the request, then it attends to the request, then it goes back to processing where it was interrupted. The classification of interrupt. Interrupt can be classified into two groups, hardware and software. Hardware can further classified into two, non-maskable and maskable. Maskable can be further classified into external and internal. In this, super loop is a main program. When we executing the main program, interrupt occurs. When interrupt occur, main program responds to the interrupt. So it goes to the interrupt handler and solve the interrupt and come back to the main program and continue the main program. Interrupt service routine. It is similar to subroutine and it attends to the request of an interrupting sources. It clears the interrupt flag and it should save the register content that may affected by the code in the ISR. It must be terminated with the instruction rectify. When an interrupt occurs, the MPU complete the instruction being executed. Disable the global interrupt enable. Then CLCD. CLCD, the expansion is character liquid crystal display. In PiximLab, there are two types of display. One is 16 into 2 display, another one is 16 into 4 display. That means first one 16 into 2 means it has a 16 characters and 2 lines. In 16 into 4 display, it has a 16 character and 4 lines. It display the ASCII character and some special character. It most commonly used display. Two types of communication modes in the CLCD display are 2-bit mode and 8-bit mode. The introduction of timers. In timers, there are few points. One is resolution. Resolution means register width. Then tick. Tick means the count number. That may be up count or down count. Then quantum. It is system clock setting. Then scaling. It has a two types, pre-scaling or post-scaling. Then modes, counters, PWM or pulse generator, PWO or PP measurement, etc. These are all the points that require for timers. And timer is an important application in any embedded system, which is a default peripheral which maintains the timing of an operation sync with a system clock or an external clock. And it has many applications such as measuring time and generating delay, etc. Timer or counter is a software designed to count the time interval between the events. Resolution, which also called as a register width. Tick is referred as a change from one number to another number. It may be up count or down count. Quantum, which depends on the system clock setting, is a measure of a time which is responsible for the tick. Then let's get into the project. Now our project is automated washing machine using PIC16F877A. In this project, to power on the washing machine, we have to press key 5. After pressing the key 5, it shows power on washing machine. Then it shows washing machine programs. We have to select one washing machine program. To select washing machine program, we have to navigate between the washing machine programs. To navigate, we have to press key 4. Then to select the washing machine program, we have to long press the key 4. After selecting the washing machine program, we have to select the water level. In water level, to navigate between the water levels, we have to press key 4. Then to select the water level, we have to long press the key 4. After selecting the water level, we have to start the washing machine. To start the washing machine, we have to press key 5 to start. After pressing the key 5, the washing machine starts to running. At the same time, timer also start and fan also start. When washing machine is in running process, to pause this running process, we have to press key 6. When we pause the washing machine, timer also stop and fan is also stop. Then again we have to start the washing machine. We have to press key 5. When we press key 5, timer start from where it stops. When washing machine is in running process, to open the washing machine door, we have to press key 1. When we open the door, it shows door is open, then it has please close. After closing the door, it continues its process. The washing machine program, it shows program is completed and remove the cloths. At the same time, to indicate that program is completed, buzzer is also on. This is our automated washing machine using PIC16F877A microcontroller. Thank you.